The National Champion of Champion finals begin this weekend at the Royal Oak Bowling Club in Auckland. And we're starting with the men's singles. It's first to 21 shots. We're at the Royal Oak Bowling Club, and the competitors are Dean Elgar of Paratutu, and he's against John Carruthers of One Tree Point. There's Elgar to the left, and Carruthers hands on hip, wearing the hat. We often see him in a hat. Alongside him, between them there is Martin McKenzie from Bowls, New Zealand. So this is the first of the semi-finals, and this competition, which goes for another few weeks now, it's the first of several weekends. Club champions who've beaten the other champions in their respective centres qualify for the national finals. And this is where we are with the men's singles. I'm John Macbeth, and with me is Joe Edwards. And this really is the culmination of some hard work by these players, Joe, isn't it? Winning against all their club mates and then against centre bowlers, the best in the centres. And then they get to this stage and have to qualify for, well, as we see Dean Elgar and John Carruthers in the semi-finals.
Yeah, look, it is. It's a cool tournament to be part of. It's the best of the club bowlers and the singles. It's all you. It's playing your club mates, which is sometimes very tough, and then out into the centre, and then obviously needing 3 out of 4 to qualify in the section play. So, yep, these guys have all deserved to be here. Obviously in great form, and pretty good opening bowl from Dean. Nice to be passed early.
He's got both these players have got tremendous reputations. Elgar is prominent always out of Paratutu and for Taranaki, and at national championships he's won many titles. So too Carruthers, his draw play. Gosh, he survived a big quarter-final, didn't he?
Certainly did. It was against Blair Barringer. It was a heck of a game, 19 all, and he gets up and gets to the 21 first, and what a start from here. They say he's Northland's quiet achiever, and my word, if he continues like this, he's Dean's going to have to be on top of his game.
He certainly will be. Carruthers from the One Tree Point Bowling Club. A lot of these players here over this weekend, their greens will all be closed because it's winter and they have only got live greens. Those who are lucky enough to have indoor facilities or artificial greens, of course, do have a slight advantage.
Yeah, for sure. I think most centres around the place have some form of artificial, maybe not completely indoor, but yeah, there's definitely places to be able to go and to practice. And obviously this is middle of July, so our seasons have finished for a couple of months, and you'd be wanting to. Oh, it's another great bowl here. He's just proved that he can do it on both hands.
I agreed, yeah, because of Elgar's bowl, which was slightly short, Carruthers stood on the mat briefly and then thought better of playing the same hand that he had, decided to change hands, so his weight's perfect. It was very good bowls from him.
And it's pretty nice, to play one on each hand and pretty much be able to nail the centre line. It looks similar weights. Oh, and this is attacking Dean Elgar. This is what he's known for. He's got one. Good shot.
Doesn't mess around.
No, it was kind of set up nice. Nice for Dean. Pretty good target area. It's a good couple of feet target area. So, yep. He as long as he's getting one out there, it's cutting it down. It's a pretty good bowl.
The semi-final, we'll probably just be able to see the scoreboard sometimes during this coverage, is between Logan Clark of Manarewa Cosmopolitan Club, who beat Brian Harvey of Waikiwi 21-9, and Jesse Russell of Central Cambridge, who beat Adam Hayward of Tairua Bowling Club 21-15. So it's Russell against Clark in the other semi-final.
going through his pre-shot thoughts and nailing in what he's wanting to achieve out of this bowl. He's be looking to draw this dead. Can't really see it. He's got 2 seconds, but if he misses, he gives John a lot of room to draw another one. Yeah, good weight. Fractionally tight. Looks like it's taking a nice little bend off this bank side.
Yeah.
And, John's got a metre to draw another shot, and you wouldn't bet against him. It's early days in this semi-final, but he started off on fire. He's got the line with all 3 bowls.
Not a pattern on their shirts. It's a honeycomb type design, but what do I know? Here he goes.
Oh, is he
Is he
here?
going to be up or not?
No.
Oh, he'll be
he's
annoyed
nailed
with that because
line.
that's
Ah,
yeah.
he will be.
Those
He's
balls you really
he's-
want to count. Yeah.
Yeah, look, we
One.
talk about it all the time. It's not winning or losing it on the last end, or losing it on the last end. It's these bowls that, you've got a good metre to draw another shot. It's you just got to be confident, and you've nailed the line with your 3. Work real hard with the weight. But it's he's off to a 1-0 start, and he'll be pretty happy with that. 2 of his 4 bowls within 2 feet. That's a good start. Pretty good complex here at the Royal Oak Bowling Club in Auckland. Played there a couple of times. Nice surface, great people. Gavin runs a great ship up there. What a start again!
Yes.
By crikey. It's not a mile away. It's a good reply.
Making a nice green out there, isn't it? And Brothers is onto it immediately. Playing on a different
He
green,
is.
different rink than they did for their previous matches.
It's another good start. He's nailed this line. They both jumped over to the stitch hand. I think I'm a bit similar. I like the hand that draws. It's got the nice draw on it. You can afford to chuck it out knowing that it'll come back. Again, they've nailed this line.
Lefty.
She's a lefty, pretty simple delivery, but it's pretty sweet. Not a lot can go wrong with this, as he's proving. Nice, started well, hasn't he?
He has.
Just
He might be just a bit annoyed with that because his opponent's got the 2 back bowls. And Elgar doesn't
Yes.
waste time. It's very quickly into a run shot if he's going to.
he's just opened up that channel a bit. It's made that target a little bit bigger now for Dean. Just having a wee. There's your father up here. He's not bad. He's pretty good. Oh, what a shot here!
Wow, yeah.
That's outstanding. What a shot. He'd be pretty happy with that. The only thing that he'd probably want more was a little less less movement of the jack, because he had both bowls behind the jack. But I'm pretty sure he'd take that 3 down, killing the end to restarting. It's a great shot by Dean Elgar.
Sort of happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd set it up nicely. And Carruthers was aware of that too. I wondered whether he might have just looked to put one slightly past the jack with his last, because he could see what, and he knows what Elgar's like. But he decided to draw another one, did so perfectly. Notice he's said, let's take the bowls back the other end, and why wouldn't you?
And why wouldn't you? He played very well. And they do know each other pretty well. They played each other in section play on Friday or Saturday, and John got up 21-20 over Dean, so they certainly know each other's play, and John will know that Dean's not shy in having a wee look. Just cut this. See how much this runs away. But he's all over the weight, isn't he?
Really brilliant start.
That's pretty handy.
When you consider on that first end he was holding 2, and Elgar forced Elgar to have a go at it. Then on that previous end he was holding 3. The draw play has been exceptional. Both Elgar and Carruthers just undercutting their green on the hand that they're both preferring, the side of the rink that they're both preferring.
He's just under the line again, but
Sits Elgar's, he'll be happy with it.
oh,
Right.
a little bit short on both, the weight and the line. Opens up a free draw for Dean. He'd be looking to get this one as close as he can here. Just put a little bit of pressure on John. She's got a nice turn down there.
Yeah, who's got the shot? Our marker today is Janine Young from Royal Oak. Yeah, I would have said that too.
Yeah, she's not keen in calling it. Nothing really changes. It's there's no real shot on here. There's a couple of 2.5 foot to draw a shot. I think John would be pretty confident being able to do that, and which he has. It's a great shot there. Definitely one. Oh, nice. Yeah, Dean doesn't waste any time. But goes through that pre-shot routine and the shot selection in his mind before he jumps on the mat. I think he's got to look at just getting past the jack. Dean has got the 2 best back again, and the last thing John wants to do is put this a foot wide of the jack and open up that target area for Dean. As we've seen, he's played 2 weighted shots and he's 100% on them at the moment. So if he can just get past, beat Dean's back one, he could cover and count, but yeah, needs to get past with this.
Got a bit more green, so he's corrected on those first 2. He doesn't want to move the jack back.
That's a pretty good bowl, that. Very good. Any friendly bloke giving Dean his bowl there. Nice to see. Right, this shot, I think he's going relatively quick again. Might think that he's got the second shot. Oh, he's just wide of it. Oh, it's a good effort.
It's two. That could. Last bowl of his could have come in. Hard to tell on this angle, of course.
Yeah, it kind of looks like two.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
it
two.
is.
Measure for three. Just the two.
It is. First to 21. We had one killed end. This man with his draw play at the moment is just shading Dean Algar of Paratutu. This was the bowl that did it.
He certainly started off the better of the two, but 21 up. That's the luxury of you're never going to run out of time or it ends. You've only lost it when your opposition gets to 21, so there is chance and room for comebacks. But Dean will certainly be wanting to get onto the board and stop John from scoring, really, because the way John started.
In perfect weight. And just so he's opting to make that open hand going in this direction. They both are, in fact.
Both options of going round the clock, as we call it. So obviously Dean's backhand round the clock and John's forehand round the clock. Interesting. Normally we talk about just going up and down the same side, but sometimes you've just got to jump on a rink and just go with what you feel's the right thing to do. It's a nice draw out here. He's found this line beautifully. What a shot here from John Carruthers.
Yeah.
What a start. Let's talk about, especially in singles, putting the pressure on your opposition with definitely the first bowl, if not the first two. And it just goes to show anyone that's put under pressure, it's hard work. Just struggling a little bit with weight here. Dean, he's found his line down here, just the unders and overs, but generally if you can find your line, your weight will come a lot easier than if you're struggling with your line. Got the track again.
Yeah, I know, he's right in there, isn't he? And this is really good too, because he's matching that bowl of Algar's over the back.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see too much weight in this end with Dean's, that bowl, a yard and a half short on the centre line. It's kind of taken out the route to the jack, but he's just going to be wanting to get a second shot here. Yeah, second shot. He's close to drawing these shots.
Yeah, he's
what
got
a
the
shot from Dean Algar. If he falls over, great shot, Dean. Give him a little bit of confidence. He nailed his line with all three. It's a great shot there.
Parker cautiously walking round. Gives it to Algar. She's holding up the red lollipop. Try and play a similar shot, because that seems to be. Oh, wonder what he'll try. There's two options, eh? Either he draws that same hand that he's been playing, his forehand,
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing's really changed here. I mean, he's one down anyway, so if he gets on the back of it and flops it in, he's still one down. But yeah, if he gets on the inside of it and sits it out, he's got two. So he's he's got the line down here. I don't think he needs to change anything really. He's just drawing a shot. Little touch of Dean's bowl, little touch of the jack. Happy days. He's on a narrower line. Has he got the weight to hold it up? Oh, he's close. Oh, he is close.
He's got a...
Oh,
unlucky.
Oh,
Gee.
that's unlucky. What a shot. Wow.
I thought he was going to get the inside edge of Elgar's bowl, which would have flicked that out and he would have had two. So now Elgar looking to make it two. Close that gap on the scoreboard. He's down 3-0 at the moment. 21 seems a long way off.
It does. I think left-handers seem to get away with they're able to hold the bowl up or something, because there didn't seem to be that much weight in John's last bowl, but it took a completely different line to his first two. Just have this knack of holding a bowl up which holds the line. He's not narrow, which is good. How far will it come back? Oh. He's got the weight, beautiful weight there. But Dean will be happy. On the board.
Accurate with that shot of his. Just knocked out the shot bowl of his opponent. The first time we see the red lollipop go up at the end of an end. Onto the Bowls New Zealand website and to the shop. There's lots of good equipment and clothing can be purchased there.
Yeah, supporting our Blackjacks team that are en route to Glasgow, or I think they're on going to Ireland first for a couple of warm-up series, but very exciting times in 10 days, 2 weeks time to watch our Blackjacks play in the Commonwealth Games.
Exciting times, and you know what the Commonwealth Games are like and how important they are and how competitive, because things have changed a wee bit. I see that news confirmed today of the Indian team from India coming out to play bowls as a part of the new New Zealand-India trade relationship, and India have just stormed ahead, haven't they, since those Commonwealth Games in Delhi a few years ago?
They certainly have. They're a nation on the rise. They're putting a lot of resources into their team and their players, and they certainly, they are a nation that's really, really on the up.
A similar thing happened in 1998, wasn't it, with Malaysia, who really recognised as they've really come on and produced world champions since then. What I'm getting to is the fact that most of the strong nations are members of the Commonwealth, so it pretty much becomes a world championship, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. At Commonwealth Games, it's such a cool environment and experience. It's not just a bowls tournament. Well, this one might be because of the fact that they're not staying in a village or anything, but it was so cool going to the food hall and just spotting the sporting stars from the other countries and going to see other events. It's a very, very cool experience. And Dean started pretty well this end. He's got a couple within a foot, 18 inches.
Little tickle of the jack there would have served him well. Brothers, he's just not quite nailed the green coming in this direction. Of course, even if he's narrow, with the right weight, he's going to sit inside those two bowls Valgas.
Absolutely. And he is close. He is very close. Oh, he's got the wrong side of it again. He was a little bit on the tighter side again. He's maybe just not trusting it the same out here, because both hands are a bit different. This is the freer of the two hands.
See, they're a markedly wider line to what the left-hander's using.
He's drawn another here. This is a very good head from Dean.
Have a look back. Will we see a change of hand here and then try to pull the jack back?
Yeah, yes, he's
Stay with
definitely
the draw.
changed his hand. He's going quick. Oh, he's got something.
He gets the jack.
Oh,
he did
he's
too,
got
so another
both.
kill.
Good result. He's right in the target area. Good result on getting the jack on the way through too. He just gets the bowl. He's still a couple down. So very good result, but hey, he's in the area. Got what he wanted.
Yeah, but grin on his face there. I'm seeing it from the other angle here. Well, he wasn't far off dragging that jack straight into the ditch, was he? He just got a slight inside edge on the bowl.
But yeah,
Then they decide to bring it down this end.
Yeah, he lets him go all right, doesn't he? He gets him down there pretty quick. Interesting, both of them, obviously the two killed ends. So if you don't agree to taking them back, you both have to agree to where you're playing from. But if you can't agree, you've got to play them how you played the killed end. And yeah, both John and Dean have both had very, very good ends that have been killed against them, and have chosen to replay it from the same end.
Bit of green out now. We'll see if Carruthers remembers that. Oh, he certainly remembers, but it's a matter of bring it out there.
Yeah, it's just a matter of trying to get this one to finish probably just wide of the centre line. Just gives you a visual of the line of your bowl, where you want it. You know, you're always crossing that centre line. You've got to make that adjustment. It's only a little adjustment though.
Last year, Carruthers teamed up with Kevin Dixon, Peter Thorne, Dan Delaney in the Auckland Open Fours. Played a few games with Thorny.
Not a bad side.
No.
Both a little loose at the start of this end. This is probably the shot. Yep. Very good weight. Still just crossing that centre line. Get it out there, John. It's going to come back. There it comes. He's got the nice track. Just overcooked it a little, but it's only a couple of feet.
Ooh.
Yeah, he didn't want to be touching that jack.
No.
It's a slice of the jack. He's 2 down. Oh, it's that crossing the centre line when you're holding again. I know I say it a lot, but they're the ones that kill you. Really hurt you. You know, you're holding not a bad shot. There's nothing to really go at. You don't want to be slicing that jack for 2 down, and a very easy draw for Dean to add, where now he's just got to draw it dead. Nice grass.
Yes.
Is he here? Is he here? Oh, it's still... Wow, that is taking a nice amount of grass out there. Yeah, draw a shot 18 inches wide of the jack. John, you don't need to get
That's
on top
it. You
of
can
it
be
here.
safe, can't you? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't be narrow.
Just trying to beat the widest of the red disc bowls. Beat that and you're going to be close to drawing another. Like this, just taking a little bit of time.
Here we go. Last bowl on this end. Carruthers holding a shot at the moment, looking to take advantage of that gap that's there. Maybe draw a second.
Another.
Oh, well.
Good shot. Very good shot.
Not 18 inches to the right of the jack, Joe, as you said, but still.
No, it's not.
It was good enough.
But he had very good weight. Even if he was slightly narrow, well, which he was, but he wasn't going to flick the jack back. So very well weighted bowl. He's drawn another one.
I've won. Few years ago, Kevin Hickland, who has done so much for bowls in New Zealand and Auckland in particular, but has commentated a million games. He teamed up with Carruthers several times, I think, in the Auckland Peers. Back at the got into the final back in 2005. So he's played with some pretty handy bowlers, Carruthers. Mentioned those players from Royal Oak.
He doesn't go
start
bad.
A bowl on
so
this end.
Yeah, quite.
He's sort of guy that you'd say, well, would you mind playing with me, John?
Yeah, I quite like playing.
Yeah.
Have a game with him
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Won't be happy with that one, Dean. He's yeah, a lot of bowls. He's just finishing that first bowl quite short. You know, ones that are just really not going to play a part in the end. Well, a good part. Really needs to just get that first one past, if anything, just to get that feeling of letting it go and getting it up there.
Other match, the other semi-final, Logan Clark of Manaroa Cosmopolitan is leading Jesse Russell of Central Cambridge by 7-2. That's after 6 ends, so Clark leading 7-2. You can keep up to date with those on the Bowls Hub on Bowls New Zealand website. Just click on Bowls Hub and it'll take you to results, draws and results. Be able to check back on what's happened over the last couple of days. Got to see the draw for next week's women's singles Champion of Champions as well, which will be the final day, as we're doing the final days of all these Champion of Champion competitions semi-finals and finals. Works out that way.
Yeah, got nine Sundays with all the champs, and of course the mixed pairs at the end. Oh, has he got round? Oh, he was very close. It's probably counting. It's probably going to have to change Dean's hand here. Looks like it's right in the draw, the 2 bowls short. He has got 2 bowls to have a go down this forehand, but you don't want to be leaving it to the last one to have to change your hand. It's not a bad effort.
So,
Oh, it looks good.
Janine says. See a lollipop anywhere? She's going in to have a look now.
Yeah, under
It's
Dean.
good
That's
enough.
a very good bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's drawn right the way around that. That's having confidence in knowing your line down there. It was a great bowl. What's he looking to do here? Just to turn. Oh, he's changing his hand. Here's again. He's got a couple, 2.5 foot to draw a shot here. He played this hand, the second end of the game, and played it pretty well.
Yes.
Oh, and
Yeah.
he is close. What a shot! That is a very good lawn bowl. What a shot!
Will he be thinking to himself now, okay, I'm going to play that hand from now on?
Yeah,
You know, he was
it's funny how it
dead
happens.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And really, Dean hasn't got much on here. He's his first 2 bowls were quite short, which were out of play. He has got second shot, but John has got probably third and fourth, so he can't. I don't know. It looks as if he plays it down the forehand, gets the shot bowl, he's got every chance of getting his own. Fraught with danger, any kind of weight here from Dean.
It's that bowl to the bottom right there is Carruthers, so that's the back bowl.
Yeah. Do you take your
And
medicine?
it's a toucher.
Don't think this would look too good when he looks up here. Can probably play with just a yard or 2 down underneath the front bowl just to get onto the shot bowl, sit and stay. That's probably the best chance to score.
That's it right. You can't see the jack going over to his red one to the right, but he might just move it across enough. He hasn't. So,
Right.
very good bowl by Carruthers. Sees him grab another shot on this and move to a 6-1 lead. Here it
It's a
goes,
great
that
shot for a lot of
final bowling.
reasons. Yeah, he not only did he get the shot, but he really didn't leave any sort of a target on either. You know, the old jack bowl side by side or 6 inches away leaves a bit of a target, but he's played an absolute bomb to get the shot and go 6-1 up. Time
It's
for a
jack in the
change,
ditch.
Dean. Yep.
He's not going to bring the mat up anyway because he's kicking all the bowls back.
Is he going ditch to ditch or just dropping it over the short marker? Gotta try and change something. Throw John off because he's just generally drawing a lot closer at the moment. Oh, ditch to ditch, nice. Probably see him take a little bit more grass than normal down here with the full length. He's pretty close again. My word. Yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
That's not bad. Ditch to ditch. He draws a toucher. He's got that nice arc down there as well. He's nutted the line, which is great. Just repeat, John. Don't think he's throwing this one, is he? Oh, it's come a lot further than I thought.
Yeah.
That's outstanding. It was a different track again, wasn't it?
It is. He starts off as wide as Elgar,
Yeah.
but then his starts to come in about now, doesn't it? You found that Carruthers was breaking earlier.
It's a completely different line, I reckon, that the two of them are taking.
Yeah. Look at this now with Carruthers going out as wide as Elgar to start with, but Elgar stays out a long time. It's breaking already, isn't it? So it's
Yeah, he's better.
better.
On
Yeah.
the grass, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit different.
That's out. Oh,
Awful.
don't flop that out. Aye. Might see a bit of weight here from Dean. Right.
Wait till next one.
Like the draw is there.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing in his way.
No. Ooh. So, probably still 3.
Still a couple at least, I think, John. Yeah.
Yeah. Change 3. Yeah.
Still 3. Coming up, this is quite good. Just having a look at the angles, see where the bowls are. They pass the jack. Sometimes on the indoor ditch to ditch, it is hard to gauge the actual positions of the bowls on the head. So, yeah, good work here from coming down, having a look, just seeing where's the danger. I've got 3. You know, you hold 3 here. Geez, it's not a bad start. But a little touch of that jack would look pretty good here for John.
Hide the jack a wee bit.
Yeah, just you know, nick it round the corner a little bit.
Certainly a no rush, remaining calm.
He is a pretty calm dude, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
he knows what he has to do and lines up and does it.
We'll be quite happy with the way that started. We're just going to hook it over the back.
Yes,
So
it's
that
on
will
the-
be intentional.
yes. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Does leave. Yeah, it's a tough decision. Whatever you do here, God, you've got to commit to it. If you're going to draw it, draw it. If you're going to play with weight, play with weight. It's don't have the two shots in mind. Too many times we play the line of a weighted shot, but the weight of a draw, and obviously it swings away. But the jack down the right hand side in the ditch is worth probably 2 or 3 to Dean. John just got onto the back of Dean's and took it around the corner, so I think he's playing with some weight. Movement of the jack, gets rid of 2 bowls. It's a pretty good shot. He's got 1 bowl. That's good.
Bowl. Oh.
He's cut it down. Gets the inside edge of that the bowl that he actually hits. He gets both of them, but yeah, just got it a bit fat and took the one out.
Great game of tactics. Watching this and just started bowls, as a bowler, you'll be interested in some of the decisions that are made here. The accuracy of this too. He would have been banking on getting at least 2 if he didn't get the jack. It's just too much of the front bowl.
Yeah, what's the chance of getting a bowl fat? It's normally you hit one side or the other of it, and if he would have got rid of 2. But that's the game, isn't it? It's just millimetres here and centimetres there. But John is certainly he's putting some pressure on. He's making Dean come up with all the big shots.
Yeah, he's starting on the same hand, even though he drew magnificently going this way on the other side of the rink. Oh, we know. Here he goes. Puts in a really good starter. One Carruthers, man from Country Point Club, North, having made a lot of his bowls in Auckland. We just ticked that out. Yeah.
It's pretty good. Dean's he's staying down this backhand. Just needs to stay away from the front. Carruthers bowl. Played with lovely weight with this first bowl, just got caught a little bit wide, but this one should make it back a bit more. It's shorter running.
The semi-final is Jesse Russell of Central Cambridge against Logan Clark of Manarewa. Clark was up 7-1 when I last looked, but now it's 9-7, so Russell is fighting well. Played 9 ends of that game. We've had a couple of killed ends in this. Clark leading Russell by 9-7.
Couple of young fellas that have been around for a while. The other
Yes.
semi-finalists. Oh, wowza! That's pretty good.
Gee.
That's very good.
I think what he was
I think he
doing
gets
here,
bored
Joe, was
just-
just setting it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just having
Yeah,
those
he's-
3 on the side that we can see, and then he was going to change hands and move the jack over and hold 4.
yeah. It's just getting bored drawing shots down the forehand. I'll just show what I can do on the backhand. He's got to weave his way
Going
through
through
this
the
gap
gap.
here. Don't get caught on that. Oh, it was just always looked like it was going to happen, that, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was probably on a fair
4-3.
decent line to the jack. But,
A measure required here as we have another look at this delivery of John Carruthers. This last bowl, just look at, if they moved that jack to about where the bowl is now, there would be no measure. 5 minus 1. Yeah.
Absolutely no target. The head's set up pretty nice for John here. Like, I don't know whether I'd be trying to get too close to the jack here. You just don't want to set up any kind of a target, because at the moment he's holding a good 2.
I don't think he's listening to you, Joe. I think he's going to try and get really close.
Oh dear. Oh no.
But bad?
Oh look, it's probably not as bad as if it fell against the bias, which is just, it's probably given it a big enough gap. If it falls with the bias, yeah, he set it up pretty well. He's framed it pretty well, but he's holding 4. Pretty hard for Dean to change his hand. You know, he's got 1 bowl to fix this. He's played 3 down the backhand. Pretty hard shot to change your hand to draw it. But it's looking ugly, you know. He's only probably got chance of getting 2 bowls out, or the jack, which is only a couple of inches wide, for the kill. Again, it's not going to be looking pretty. Looking down the green here.
Change his hand.
Still staying down he's staying down the backhand. Maybe he's going to play with just weight to get underneath. Yeah, he's playing with some weight, all right. Oh, he's got a couple. Still got a couple.
3 of Carruthers' bowls there. Was holding 4, so making 1 out. Is it 2 or 3? That's, I think, the story. Yeah.
First measure. Oh no. Just the 2.
Carruthers is showing us the value of being able to judge that weight perfectly. In Elgar, jack would have been good in the ditch. Got those 2.
Yeah. The bowls react a little bit different on the carpet on the drive too. You know, some of them skid as they leave your hand, and they just take a different track. Got to be getting it out of your hand real smooth, just like that. But there's no 2 ways about it. You know, John has started off. You know, we said that he was a steady draw bowler at the start of the game, but you know, we've played 7 ends. He's won 6 of them and deserves his 10-1 lead. It's up to Dean now to just try and change something. Just try to really get into a drawing pattern, draw some shots, get some close, get a bit of confidence. I don't know whether I'd be maybe changing your hand here, Dean. You know, I think if he plays the open hand, they're both a similar line, where this ditch hand's a lot wider than the other hand coming back this way.
11-7 the score on the other game. That's Logan Clark leading Jesse Russell. It's the National Men's Singles Champion of Champions. We've got 9 weeks of competition every Sunday about this time, from sort of 11ish, 11:30. The women's singles next weekend.
Oh, Double teapot.
Landing their hands on hips.
Yep, double teapot. Change your hand. Change your hand. Even if it's just for one end, just to try and change that mindset. And who knows, you might nut it down the other hand. But yeah, he has struggled finishing on the high side of the line here. Dean. Good again. It's a great correction there from John. He's played a couple of bowls, probably two of his loosest bowls in the game so far. And now we just overcook it. We take that bit more grass, we put more weight on. It's going to be doing his head in this.
I suppose the encouraging point of this is he's only one down.
Changing his hand.
And I think he's played a bowl down that side coming in this direction.
He hasn't played it bad.
It's a second shot out of it.
Oh, he's just showing that he's just as good on either hand. Big bowl here from Dean. If he drops a 2 here, it's 12-1. Plays a big bowl here. He's going to get a lot of confidence. Just got to play the big bowl. Started off pretty good. Has he got the running? Has he got the running?
Oh.
Right, another 2, is it? Yeah.
So, yes, it is confirmed. Our marker, Janine Young. It's been a struggle for Elgar. He's 12-1 down, and he's conceded shots on the last 5 ends and scored on just the one end, of course. So it's going to be a big second half of this match for him. We look at this Somerset competition in Somerset supporting bowls in New Zealand at various clubs and at national events, and Skin Institute as well. And say people have been looking at me lately, Joe, and saying, "Oh, what have you done to the top of your head?" Well, that's just that. I'm not taking enough care when young. Yeah, and chunk cut out there recently.
Yeah, different times though, years ago, wasn't it?
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You just
lapped up the sun, and we put on coconut oil. You went away and you burned and you peeled and you felt proud of it.
You did. Having a tan was healthy, wasn't it?
Yeah. No doubt, as the experts say, a bit of sun is good for you, but don't overdo it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Munching a bit and getting ready to bring this game back
Yeah,
by 12-1.
Headed away for a little bit, just went and got something to eat. Just tried to change something. sometimes it's good just to not so much go to the toilet or fill your water bottle, just turn around and say something to the umpire at the back, or just lighten the mood, say something funny. It just relaxes you. All of a sudden you get a little bit tense, you're on the mat, your shoulders are high, nothing feels natural. It's just about going back to the basics and getting those things right.
A lot of Paratutu Bowling Club members watching this. Their Facebook page has been busy as they've followed the fortunes of their player.
It's good to see.
Yeah.
He's close here, isn't he?
So, just
He needs
avoids
to
that
run
one
it.
of
Oh dear, the weight wasn't too bad. Probably would have been enough to count to get the shot.
Such an experienced player, though, Joe. It does affect you even when you're experienced, but he knows that he can come back. We've seen Dean Elgar play some absolutely outstanding bowls over the years. He knows that 12-1 is not 21-1.
No, exactly. I mean, he's won a couple of national titles, won 20, at least 20 centre titles up in Taranaki. But yeah, it's just getting that mindset right that it's not over. It's definitely not over. You score
Look at the
one.
double teapot from Carruthers. One in the ditch.
Yeah, look, he hasn't wasted too many bowls, John. But yeah, Dean's been around. He would have been in these positions a lot, and it's just knowing that you don't have to get to 12 in the next 2 or 3 ends. Just you're scoring, he's not. It's a great shot here. No target, brilliant shot. It's not bad. He is not bad. Oh, what an attempt. It's a great attempt there.
What's Dean do here, Joe?
I think he's just playing the same shot. He's just drawing down that backhand. John's last bowl's 18 inches short. He's really not going to hit that up for shot, but you wouldn't think. He's just looking to beat the last bowl of John's. 18 inches to draw another shot. Look, it isn't a lot of room, but there's not a lot of danger there. If you can draw another one here, it's going to give him a hell of a lot of confidence. It's on the wide side, but he should rip back. Will it be enough? That's an outstanding lawn bowl. What a shot. Great shot there. Two. Is the comeback on?
Well, do you feel a bit better anyway?
Absolutely. Now it's just working out this other hand, if he's going to stay on this ditch side, or do you ever go down this other side? Have a look.
And that ditch to ditch length. Yeah, let's see how he shapes up. Staying on the same hand.
Yeah, last time he played ditch to ditch here, remember John got a touch with us first, drew another one 18 inches.
Hole 3, this first of the semi-finals between John Carruthers and Dean Elgar. Elgar from Aratutu and Carruthers from One Tree Point. It's the semi-final which we're showing you. The other semi-final is Jesse Russell of Central Cambridge and Logan Clark of Manarewa. Clark was leading 12-7. Last saw the scoreboard. Where's that bowl gone? I took my eye off the screen and it's gone.
Something's just phased Dean there a bit. Good to see him pulling back and going through the pre-shot routine again. Pretty handy. It's a lot better start from Dean.
Logan Clark now leading 14-7.
Man, it's a different
Okay,
track.
he's got it.
Jeez, he's played it well. He certainly knows what his bowls do. I mean, they look so much tighter than Dean's, but he's only crossed the centre line by 10, 12 inches. That's okay. Big swoop now. He's back to the centre line. Just overcooked the weight.
To reach those two back ones of Dean's.
Yeah, handy home. Dean's just got the dead draw. A little toucher would be beautiful, but just the dead draw here. He's got to be
Yes.
confident in the fact that he is getting the line with this end. All those bowls are within 8 inches of the centre line, which is great. It's half the equation, isn't it? But just nutting that weight now.
See what a little touch of the jack would potentially do for Elgar.
He's not bad, is he? He is
pretty
not
good.
bad. Oh, that's a great shot, is he? Oh, good shot, Dean Elgar.
One red it
Good
is.
shot.
Now, a touch of the jack would not be so good for John
As long as this
Carruthers.
bowl, as long as this bowl goes with
Yeah,
it.
stays with
But-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a dead draw again for John. He's got it, a foot 18 inches. Beats his last bowl, he's gonna be pretty close.
That looks tight, wouldn't you? But not for his bowls. Oh. Oh.
What? Oh,
Gee.
dear. Get a little bit of that jack. He was in a bit of strife.
A single there, it would seem, for Dean?
Looks like it.
Yep.
And that's exactly what Dean needed. He's scored on 2 ends, so consecutive ends. 12-4. Oh, he's just missed the jack, just missed the bowl fat. A little bit unlucky, but one down's okay.
In the 11th end now, we've had 2 kills. It's the first to 21. Brothers got away to that 12-1 lead. Outstanding draw play. Got away the hotter of the 2. Now Elgar is in the groove. Enjoys coming this direction and found the centre line perfectly.
Good start. The last couple of ends coming up here, his first bowl has been short, a good yard short, which really seldom plays a part in the end. Where this bowl that he's put in there, look, it's 2 foot away. It's still a very, very good starting bowl, but it's past the jack. And John's drawn inside it. Great shot. Great shot. He's got a nice track again. So even back here, these bowls really are turning nice to this jack. And what a great shot here.
Hey.
That's the Dean that I think, the Dean that we know.
Did you have hands, do you think?
Yeah, just... yeah,
Oh, no,
6
it
of
doesn't
1.
need to, does he?
No, he's got this hand pretty well. It's, get another one close, and then you can have a look with your next one. Just all about building up this head, getting a couple of seconds.
If he does touch that red, it'll move the jack back to his blue.
He's
He's
close.
going to touch that red.
He's sitting it.
Oh,
what a shot.
Great bowl.
What a
Gee.
shot. 1 down to 2 up, is it? What a great shot. Perfect weight. If he missed the red bowl, he's really close to getting another good shot. Really well played. Having a bit of a laugh here. Dean's going, what do I have to do here? He's a pretty good bloke. He'll acknowledge that's it. It's a really good shot by John.
He'll be looking for the jack on the forehand, won't he?
I think he's changed. Yeah, he's got to change his hand here. Give
Yes.
himself 2 goes at it. Yeah. Jack movement's all in his favour. Oh, it's good weight. Really nice weight for it. Yeah, you make the correction with your next one. I like the way he's looking at it, seeing where it finished, seeing what kind of a line he needs to adjust it to. And the bowl stayed on the rink, which is really, really important too. Just give yourself more options in that your next shot. I think John's got to be past. He's got to split the three red bowls. Yard past the jack would be perfect. don't think he's passed, but this could be adding another. Oh, goodness gracious me. Wowza, have a look at that. That's not bad, is it?
Not bad. He's probably
Yeah.
just disappointed it wasn't about 6 inches, to sort of sit past the jack onto Dean's other bowl. But what does Dean do now? Hey,
Oh, look, he hasn't
go,
fattened
doesn't
it any. He hasn't made it any worse, and I think he's got to be playing with some kind of weight. It's too hard to. You've got to draw within 3 inches to cut it down. But the danger is he gets both his red bowls and gives John a free shot with his last bowl. But he's 3 down now. I think you've got to be giving yourself a bit of a go here. He's close.
Oh, there's a hole.
Oh, that's a
gee.
very good shot. What a shot. Oh, I thought he'd missed it. I just got the little tiniest bit of it onto one of John's bowls and out the side of the rink.
Now that back bowl, is that Olgar's or not? Because that might be the shot way down there against the rink marker.
Dean's third shot, when he played with that little bit of weight but stayed on the rink, it's just an important bowl to stay on that rink. It gives you the options to play it quicker with your last, which he did and played an awesome shot.
Others has got one to play.
Yeah, a lot of room to draw this, but it has to be done.
Yes, yeah. See that bowl there's a bowl behind the jack on the bottom right hand corner. This is going to negate that anyway. Oh, gee.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Yep.
Great shot by John.
Come down there.
2.
Ooh. And he'll have a look at. Oh no, he's conceded 2, so that other bowl that was right on the ditch was in fact only the second shot at the time, so it's 2 more to Carruthers. He was holding 3 anyway, so from 3 to 2, a pretty good shot from Elgar. No reward.
He knew, hands on his head, he knew it was looking close. Yeah, sometimes you just got to clap and say, well played, mate. Oh, just got this little edge of it. Good to see him
Yeah,
smiling.
I thought he hit the hole. Yes.
Yeah, I thought he just missed it wide. It was got the tiniest edge of it. But it's just that
Logan Clark is
amount
now
of
18 to 7 ahead. Sorry, Joe, 18 to 7 ahead. Logan
sorry.
Clark over Jesse Russell.
just John is just putting on immense pressure. He's not just getting 1 close, he's getting 2 and 3, and it's you're hitting the target, but you've got to rely on some good results as well from Dean. Another good start, covers up that jack. Important for Dean here. You're not trying to get round that bowl. The minute you try and get around a bowl, invariably you put another couple of 3 feet on it. This is perfect. This is a great shot. If you play your normal line, you're going to get round that bowl. Still a little short, all over that track again. Oh, he might have. Oh, still 1 to Dean, I think.
Close.
Pretty good start by both of them. Measure. Oh, 1 to Dean. Good call. Nice piece of grass out here again. He's finally getting this track out here. Marginally short, but oh, it's still a very good bowl. It's 2 feet away.
Carruthers asking what's down there, because all he can see is 2.5 bowls, and there's 4 bowls down there. Compact.
Is he throwing it?
Oh gosh, he had options there, weren't there? And he just failed by about that much, Janine. In fact, that's all the more extra weight
Pretty
he
much.
needed. Yeah.
You'd want to ask the marker to give you Jack Eye, wouldn't you? Here. Not that you're allowed to, but
No, but it would be handy, wouldn't it?
I remember one time we played in Christchurch, the intercentre, and for the first half of the first game we were allowed to get the markers to stand Jack Eye because it was that foggy. You couldn't see it. You couldn't see the jack.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Carruthers, if he draws perfect bowl, he comes around the jack to sit on the shot bowl, he might end up with 2 or 3. Look at that from the mat. That's all he'll see down there is what, 3 bowls?
It's pretty good
Really
head.
compact. Yeah.
Got more of a chance of getting around this front one and back to Dean's shot bowl. He's not bad, is he?
Damn good. Oh, look at that.
My
Whoa. Whoa. Has it
goodness.
sat for him? He's got
Oh,
the
he
shot, he
was-
might have 2.
He was a centimetre out of nutting it fat
Yeah,
for 2 or
yeah.
3.
Yes.
What a great effort. Just got round that his own front one. Just got him back to the shot bowl. Dean will be saying, "You're starting to annoy me, John."
Yeah. Is he confident that he's got the shot still?
Yeah,
I
it's
just
been
get the
both-
feeling that Carruthers might have tipped that bowl, the shot bowl, up and changed the situation.
Oh,
It
there's-
is a blue, yeah. So
One for
Janine
John.
would have checked with Dean, I think. What did you think, Dean? And he said, I don't think I've got it now, so
It's not good news.
giving us a blue. Yeah. Now he might have to change his hand, do you think? Or might change his hand. I don't think
I
he's played
think
that
he's-
forehand. Oh,
Yeah, I think he's got to play the forehand. Mind you, the draw is still there on the back end. You know, we've seen the
yes.
bowl's taking a big grass down here. Obviously, he's got a couple of backstops down this forehand that if he is marginally heavy, he's got something to land on. You know, do you change hands for the last bowl? I don't know. There is room for you to draw it down this back end. Or is he just having a wee flick at the front lot? Oh,
He
Just a
certainly
little,
believes he's one down.
yeah, a little bit of a hit in the hope with that last bowl.
Yeah. Just got to make sure that didn't change things so that he's two.
Depends which, yeah, that back red bowl of Dean's, but first measure of the game
First measure of the day.
must be close. Whoa. He's calling his own. Umpire's job, is it? One to Dean.
Oh. It was very tight down there, and that was a very close measure, obviously. These guys, their eyesight's good, particularly Elgar. Doesn't do much tape measuring. People respect him for his ability in that area. Now, what's he going to do? He's gone 2-2 a lot of the time.
Just brought it up to that, no man's land, just a little bit in the middle. Dropped it on the 2 metre mark.
Logan Park is just a couple of shots away in his semi-final against Jesse Russell. 19-7. Played 15 ends.
A little
Earlier
pat on the
today-
thigh there. Not happy with that one.
Yeah. Russell beat Adam Hayward of Tairua 21-15. Clark beat Brian Harvey of Waikiwi 21-9. Carruthers went to an extra end 21-19 against Blair Barringer of Taieri, and Elgar beat Murray Glassy of Wairoa 21-5. Those were the earlier matches played this morning, the quarterfinals. Want to find out what other results were during the competition? You just go to Bowls New Zealand website and go to the Bowls Hub results and draws section. Bring them up for you. Just 20 of the centres represented, because it becomes a cost for players and clubs, and sometimes players just find that, oops, no, I've got a wedding that day, didn't know about that. Really, it is great if you can get, if you go into those competitions, your aim is to get to this stage, isn't it? But sometimes it's
hard,
just not feasible.
It's hard. Yeah, playing your club singles in October, and having to be available in the middle of July. I sit on the fence with it. Like, some people are, well, you shouldn't enter your club singles, but yeah, I don't know whether you'd be able to play in too much if you didn't play in things that you weren't available later down the track. And a lot of people just, they don't see themselves coming to this. They just want to win their club singles, and that puts them through the champs, and then it's like, well, hey, it's another tournament. It's the champs singles, and then it's it's a tough one.
I think if there was a policy that you can't enter your club singles unless you're available for this, you'd have very limited numbers playing your club stuff.
Yeah, and only one person gets to come, go the whole way. It feels wrong that a lot of people suffer. I just see them as 3 different tournaments.
This puts his second bowl of the tournament of this game in the ditch. We had Mount Maunganui was represented here. Steve Beale came and played in that, and we hear a bit of Steve on our commentaries. Steve Campbell from Howick and Simon Hitchcock of Riverside. Sean Ainsley came from Dobson Bowling Club. Ross Ellery, Foxton and Beach, he was here. Roger Nielsen from Wanganui East. Peter Doreen, Far North RSA. Neville Rodder, representing Wellington region from Nainai. And I've mentioned those others. And Joseph van der Pennen of Bowls Papanui. Jacques Bitzier of Motueka. Ron Rogan was back from Browns Bay. Aaron Seeger from West End, South Canterbury. They would have all had a good time up here. Great facilities at Royal Oak.
Absolutely, and little shout out to Jacques from Motueka. He's a second year bowler that just played awesome in the champ pairs.
Oh, really?
Champ singles, sorry. Knocked off a couple of lot more experienced bowlers than him, and he did very, very well to win our champ singles down here. Yeah, second year bowler.
Well, he took Logan Clark at 21 to 17, and Logan's going to be in the final by the looks of it. He played against Carruthers as well. 21-8 he lost, but gosh, he would have learned a lot out of that.
Yeah, it's a decent section he had.
Yeah, he beat Dobson's Sean Ainsley.
Yeah, he's just a sponge. He just loves it, eh? He loves the game. And John's, one down, playing this last bowl. He's just overcooked it a little, but yeah, good effort. Changed his hand. One to Dean.
Being in the game. 12-1 down after 8 ends, with 2 kills included or in that as well. Then he's picked up a 2 and a 1 to go to 12-4. Now a couple of singles, so 14 to 6. Rainbow Games, they include bowls. Feature. Last couple of years we've been talking about that. So there's his score, 14 to 6.
Persevering down the stitch hand, and he is playing a lot better than the start of the game.
With that line from Carruthers, you expect it really to go right across the centre line.
Yeah.
While it did cross the centre line, it's only by a few inches.
Yeah, there's a good yard and difference, I reckon, between the two bowlers or the two sets of bowls. I'm not sure which one, whether it's the delivery of John that lets him take a lot tighter line, or the actual bowls that he's using.
Those left-handers, I think, Joe, they should be banned.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but they just get a different track, don't they? But it's obviously, he knows, he's honed his style, his delivery, he knows what his bowls do, and that's the game, isn't it? Just knowing your equipment, knowing where to chuck him.
Olga holding shot. It's down by 14 to 6 in this race to 21.
Two passed by Dean, too short by John, so any jack movement is in Dean's favour here. Oh, he's just missed it. And if he was trying to get a wee toucher there. It's she's only a little target, it's only a couple inches wide. That's got to be tight, surely.
I think so. He might have three in the same block. He might be consistently... Oh, no, he's got round them. Oh, God, he's drawn the shot. Oh, has he? No. No, that was tight.
Draw another one here, Dean, and put a little bit of pressure on John. I think he was, moving his hand as if to say a little bit of a toucher would be nice, but I think you just try to draw a real close one. If you get a toucher, it's a bonus. I think when we try and get a wee toucher, we generally go a bit quick and a bit narrow. And he's only wanting to move the 6 inches, to bring the other two in. Just draw in close you can. Toucher is a bonus. Give it a tip, 100% of short bowls will not get a toucher.
That's right. Right now, Carruthers has one to play. The shot. If he beats yes, that's about it. Beating that shot, the bowl that's got the white sticker on it, which is Dean Elgar's shot bowl. He beats that, he'll get the shot. In fact, if he beats that, he might get a couple. Don't know how far away that one that's at sort of 10 o'clock is, Joe. Could well be the second shot.
Yeah, I think it is. I think his short one is second shot. So if he beats that short one or beats Dean's back one, he will have it.
You can do about it, Dean, sitting up there behind.
Just cross your fingers and hope he doesn't draw it.
Walk down and pick up the mat. A bit more grass anyway for him.
He's overcooked it. He's played it probably a bit too quick. Maybe looking to get a wee roll out of the actual shot bowl, but he's been drawing so well. It's surprising that he didn't just back himself to draw that dead. Another one to Dean. That's
yep.
Yeah, he scored
14-7.
5 out of the last 6 ends.
It's pretty much what Carruthers had done prior to this, to Elgar's scoring, but he'd been scoring twos.
Yeah, multiples. That's the difference of the game, really. Well, there's not been any more than a 2 scored. John did go on a bit of a scoring spree of 9 shots and 5 ends. But Dean will be pretty happy with this. He's scoring consistently. He's going back to back ends, and like I said earlier, if you're scoring, your opposition isn't. And whilst they're only ones, he's getting closer.
The game, Clark leading by 19-11, and Russell has scored on the last 3 ends. On a blank on the previous 6. He's just keeping in that game, 1911. Depending on how long this game goes, we're looking to bring you the final at 2 o'clock this afternoon. So stick around, that'll give you enough time to have lunch, Joe. No, Dave's got the stove operating and...
Yep. He's on lunch duty.
Great
Good shot there by John.
Yep. Right, we've got both Joe and Dave commentating throughout the Somerset Champion of Champions finals at various stages.
Yep, Dave's doing the Champ Women's fours because I will be participating in it. Oh, Dean Elgar's not bad here. What a shot.
Oh,
Great shot, Dean.
Mute shot.
Great shot there. Looked good all the way, didn't it?
Yep. You're playing the Champion of Champion fours. Is there anyone in your team that we would know?
Probably one, definitely, that you'd know. Goes by the name of Al Smith.
Yeah, what's though?
But yeah, we were lucky enough to win it last year, so it's the same team with Di Holland and Kay Hammond.
Right.
Saw a great shot there by John, couple down. Had a yard to draw it, but has done it well. Doing the shot.
What are you thinking, Dean? Be surprised if previously it was a measure for 2. Might have just held the 1. That's that red disc bowl that you can see.
I think he's just got to draw this. John has got another bowl to come after, so he's got a good couple of 3 feet to draw this. Yeah, just running it through his mind.
Make sure he brings it onto the rink, because Jack looks to be
work to
almost
do.
on the line. I don't think he's going to. See?
Oh, he's overcooked it with the weight. Probably had the line quite good. It was coming back to finish in line with the jack, but just overcooked that weight. Now John's got a good metre and a half to add another one. These are the bowls that you look back, if you don't make them count. These are the ones you look back and especially if you lose a game, you think, geez, I had a good yard to draw another shot there and didn't. You would
Final
expect
bowl on
him
this
to.
end.
Yeah, you
Yep.
would expect him to draw another one. And he has. That's very good bowling. Let's see, you don't need to get all over the jack. You've just got to beat your opposition's closest.
And he did. He gets another
Yep.
2. So the man from the club up north, 1-3 point, now moves to 16-7 ahead. This is the semi-final, one of the semi-finals of the National Champion of Champion Men's Singles. Final for you at about 2 o'clock.
Two good bowls by John there, draw into a jack that's only a foot 18 inches in off the peg. It's a skill that needs to be practiced. When you get it in a game, I've practiced this, I know what to do. I know it's probably a little bit slower because you're playing on a bit of the carpet or the grass that hasn't been played on. But you just don't want to be guessing, when you get to a game and you've got to do it. It's a big part of the game where, it could win you the game effectively, but it's got to be practiced.
Others, a Russell is another couple of shots at 19-13 down against Logan Clark in the semi-final. See to the left there, they've just picked up their bowls, whether that's indicating that game is finished or a killed end. The marker's staying down there, so a kill. And a toucher from Carruthers first up.
Another good start.
Nice line again for Carruthers bowls.
Yeah, he's making them talk in this game. Oh, it's another outstanding, great backup of a bowl. Short of a gallop again. He's lovely grass both terms. Oh, he's got a hell of a result there. Wow. Gone in and fallen against the bias for shot. Oh, funny things happen on carpet.
Yeah. I'd say he's grinning at the moment.
Just talking to Gavin Brown at the back. Oh, he's
yeah,
happy days. Not many fall against the bias. When you're fractionally short, it's a good thing.
Well, we've seen him draw two buttes already, Carruthers, and another one here onto the jack. Would he be smiling all over his face?
Wouldn't he? Well, he wouldn't give for a
the
little
jack
toucher
back.
here. Yeah.
Who's to bet against him doing that?
Wow, he's played two stunning bowls with his first two. Something similar here. He's quite a bit narrower, but that's not saying anything at the moment. It's hard to judge these, but yeah, look narrow right the way. But he's got intention. He wants a little toucher there. I know whether I maybe would be trying to change my hand here by Dean. Any touch of that jack's not really in his favour. He's confident enough to stay down here. Oh, it's not a bad effort. Wow. Just asking the position of that last bowl, seeing if he can maybe use it, but with it being past the jack, it's not an option to get back onto the jack from it. But yeah, just a little trickle of the jack round the corner. Happy days. At least he's got a lot of weight. He's quite narrow again. I'm not off there. Oh. Changing his hand with this last bowl. Don't know whether he'll be trying too hard. Yeah, it's a good one to have. It was a fortunate result. He was in the area, but getting that bowl, falling against the bias doesn't happen very often.
Holds on to that shot, and it's 16-8. Brothers with two buttes to start with. One that's already there, Toucher, and this one here. So how on earth could Elgar draw inside that and beat them? Well, this is how he did it.
Have a look, it was narrow.
Yeah. That code Bowls NZ4 in store to some good deals from Placemakers, one of the sponsors of Bowls New Zealand.
So this is Dean's last bowl here. Again that first bowl coming up this way, tending to be dropping it short, not just short, a good 1.5 metre, 2 metre short, but it's made John change his hand. He hasn't played too many down the stitch hand coming up this way, but I think Dean's going to need to change his hand here and give himself 3 goes at it.
He'll probably draw 3 touches now.
Yeah,
changing his hand late. Yeah.
How many times does that happen?
Oh.
It's not bad. It's a good turnover.
Yeah.
Good shot. First bowl down there for Dean in quite a long time, and it just plays with your head a little bit. Should I change my hand? He has been playing the other hand quite well.
Yep.
This isn't a million miles away either. Not a great reply here.
The surface does change a bit, Joe, as the sun, you're into that sunny area there, although the curtain's pulled to stop the glare, but as the day wears on, sometimes bowlers often refer to the fact that it's just changed a bit, particularly at certain areas, certain lengths.
Yeah, it does. The carpet does change, probably more in the weight than the line, but it's just the awareness of, knowing that it has changed and being able to make the correction. It's a frustration thing that slips in that you've been nailing it and all of a sudden you're a yard short or a yard past and you just can't work it out, and actually you've got to put into the old noggin that, hey, maybe it's the carpet that's changed a bit.
bit of humour out there, I think. You can see Carruthers said something to Elgar and a big grin went across his face. They're playing in a great spirit. They, as Joe mentioned, they played earlier in the competition. To the left here you see the two bowlers, Jesse Russell of Central Cambridge and Logan Clark. That's the other semi-final, which looked to be heading for an early finish, but it's now 19-14 to Clark. Carruthers prowling after it. Looks a good line.
Not bad again. Little touch up.
Unlucky. One red lollipop is up in the hands of our marker today, Janine Young. Herself a pretty good bowler out of Royal Oak Club. Six balls down there on the rink. 2 to play, one of those. First of those will be from Dean Elgar. He holds the shot. Grabbed that by drawing on his forehand, so down the right-hand side of the rink as we viewed it for a moment.
He's chopping back over to this backhand. I think he's just a little bit scared of getting onto the front shot, front blue one of John's, and just rolling it in. He can draw pretty comfortably out here. It's allowing you to take some grass to get back to it without too much danger. Just undercook that weight again.
Almost tell by the grimace on his face when he let that go, he knew it was not going to get to where he wanted it. Game of concentration, a lot of walking up and down, having a look, determining what your next shot is, and carrying that in your head all the way back, and standing on the mat and reassessing and then delivering it. So concentration and accuracy. There goes Carruthers looking to outdraw Elgar and move to a 17-8 lead.
I think you're right there, John, and it's committing to the shot that you're wanting to play. And he's got 2 seconds here. Uh-oh. 2 seconds, yeah, don't mind that. But yeah, it's committing to the shot that you've chosen. And right or wrong, but you've just got to commit to it. Don't have second thoughts, because you'll just end up playing a nothing shot.
I've seen he's played a couple of shots in anger, John Carruthers. One in which he was a couple down or 3 down and he killed the end. He can play it all right.
Yeah, lets him go.
Yeah. Even, some of that traffic, that short stuff in front can often work to your advantage.
Yeah, you see some amazing results, shall we say, off short bowls.
Yeah.
Good when it works for you, not so good when you're on the other side.
They're the ones where you tell your teammates don't applaud.
Yeah, too right. Yeah, inside you're doing little dances, but yeah, outside you just put your hand up, apologise.
It's like the net in tennis, isn't it? It's all part of the game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of times it's when you get it or when you get it against you that can prove to play a huge part in the game.
Elgar put the jack right down onto almost falling into the ditch, but it was stayed on. But his first bowl has pretty much copied where he sent that jack. You can see there a clean area on the jack. It's this It always looks like a tight line. Yes, he's undercut it this time. He's done that a couple of times in recent ends in this direction. Jesse Russell has picked up another 2. It's now 19-16. So, gosh, that's been a huge turnaround in that game. You see what Elgar thinks of it.
Yeah.
He's gone way up the back. He's standing up there, double teapot.
Sometimes you think to yourself, I can't be that bad. But yeah, he's missed both things. He's missed his line and his length, which results in a poor bowl. But John's got an open jack here to draw it, put some really big pressure on here.
He's up.
Oh dear, it's probably counting, but it's a
Yes.
long way away. This has been the worst end by a long way from the two of them.
Yeah.
It just happens that way. You've got no reason to, why? Why does it happen? We've been getting bowls, especially coming this way, we've been getting bowls, 4 or 5 within 2 or 3 feet. Now we can't get one within 3 feet.
Oh, and this one's not
It's
either.
crazy. No.
And Elgar's holding shot. Yeah, both see the funny side of it.
It's one of those ones, Dean gets one 6 inches away and John beats it with his last. It's, I don't know, is it, your mindset going into it, you've got nothing to beat really, and so you're a little bit more relaxed. But
This one's not going to beat it either.
Yeah. It's a loose, let's say it's a loose head.
The score in the background there, 16-9. Tell you about the other game after this bowl, the semi-final. Brothers, can he get the shot here?
Looks the best one. Yeah,
Got to hold up. It does.
well played. Yeah, well played.
Oh,
Didn't have a lot to beat, but he still had to do it.
yeah. They might just... We must look at those two there, whether it's just one or two. One it is, I think, conceded. Yep. So the other game stands at 19-16 now. Logan Clark against Jesse Russell. Clark was up by 19-7. And since then, it's been singles and twos consecutively to Russell, who has killed one end in that battle, but has now clawed his way back to within 3 of Logan Clark. So 19-16, that's the score in the other semi-final. Seen the board change over there too, Joe, so it's now 20-16. So Logan Clark is 1 away from winning. Short, as you mentioned several times with his first bowl. This is better. Shorter than he'd want. Probably make Carruthers change his hand.
He's pretty confident with playing down this forehand to miss that Dean Elgar short bowl.
Stuck with it.
Not sure whether I'd have been staying down there. It just, yeah, any touch of it doesn't need to come any closer, that's for sure. He's played it well.
Gosh. Yeah.
He's done well. He's put it on it to its flat, which is going to make it harder to move as well.
Has finished sharply down here. Oh, short. And frustrated with
Short
that.
and wide. Don't know whether I'd be giving myself a couple of goes down this backhand now for John Yeo. It's a free run to the jack. Got no danger down here.
If he moves the jack back, he's looking pretty handy.
Oh, he's drawn another shot. It's good shooting.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I
Dean
think
changes
it's
now.
got to change. Yeah, it's got to change Dean's hand here. If he tries to draw down there on that backhand underneath the bowls, he's going to be narrow. Yeah, good on you. Give yourself 2 goes at it. Down here.
Make sure he's up. Oh. So the potential there for Carruthers is that he moves the jack by 6 inches and takes the game. One bowl to play, of
but
course,
certainly
Olga.
put some pressure on Dean if he does pull the jack, 6-7 inches down the centre line. Holding 2. Taken to 19.9, but geez, what he wouldn't do for a wee toucher here.
Yeah. See what John Carruthers can do here. No, not a... Ooh, it keeps coming, doesn't it, there? All in?
Jesus. Maybe
It looks
just
like 1,
out.
doesn't it?
No.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 before the last bowl came in. Yeah.
Get it. Oh, 3.
3.
Oh, we've got 3.
Threes.
Yeah.
Big bowl here from Dean. Don't want to be going 20 to 9 down. This forehand again,
Bowl.
just trying to draw the shot. Big bowl here, Dean Elgar. Oh,
Too big, too big. If the call previously was correct and Carruthers is holding 3, he goes to pretty much match point. 20 to 9 ahead. Doesn't guarantee victory though, as we're seeing in the other semi-final where Logan Clark is 20 to 16 ahead of Jesse Russell, having been 19 to 7 ahead.
taken 3 out. Are they looking at the 4th?
Yeah.
Yes, it doesn't look like it from this angle,
No.
but
He's clearing it away so that Carruthers can look and see. And he is. There's umpire putting the chocks in.
wow, it's quite deceiving, isn't it?
Absolutely. They say chocks away. It'll be either game or it won't be. There's a measure.
The old
Wanting
laser.
to do this all day. Yeah. Woohoo. Slips and moves the jack and it's all for nothing.
Oh, don't say that. That'd be terrible.
The measurement. If this measure is less than that one that was just recorded, it will mean that John Carruthers has won this game and is through to the final. Push the button. He's going to say it's not all over yet. So first three of the match after 19 completed ends. John Carruthers is within 1, making the final. He's at 20-9. Just snuck around that short one. His opponent.
It's quite a loose 3, really.
Yeah.
It's funny how it happens,
really Yeah. From that shot, you'd almost say he's only holding 1 under measure. But
Yeah.
he managed to make it 3 under measure. Live at the Royal Oak Bowling Club in Auckland, it's the finals day for the men's singles champion of champions competition, and the board is just being changed over there, so that might be another single to Jesse Russell. Meantime, they just measure to make sure the jack has gone required distance, so minimum length that is required.
Up by a couple of inches, says Margaret Eames.
Yep. Is that scoreboard down? Oh, yep, scoreboard down the far end. It's
2018,
says 20,
is it?
yeah, 20-18 now. 20-18. What a fight back.
Oh, that's not bad by Jesse Russell.
Jesse Russell. Yeah. Saw Logan Clark's dad wander past and will not sit down. He won't want to watch this. Been looking. Jack there, so we're just a hold up. I'm not sure what the story is. Oh, maybe a toilet break for John Carruthers. We can just see what's happening on the other rink where it's 20-18. Logan Clark of Manarewa Cosmopolitan Club leading Jesse Russell of Central Cambridge. As I mentioned earlier, it was 19-7 in favour of Clark one stage, and he's only won one end since then, and in the meantime it's giving people plenty to grin about. Jesse Russell has clawed his way back. So they're all a bit afraid of the jack down there too. As you see, a yellow bowl going in shot by the looks of it. Jesse is Logan Clark. Who's the more nervous? Whether it's Logan because he's been in control of the game and now sees it slipping away, or is it Jesse because he didn't expect to get this close, being down by such a margin? That appeared to be one shot to Jesse. Another shot. Draw level at 20 all. That'd be amazing. On the other hand, we've got 20-9. It's on the mat now. See if his little break helped him.
Probably the shortest length we've seen. Interesting to see if the stitch hand still takes a big swoop. It's nutted the weight.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good start.
Bad either from Elgar.
Great start.
Towards green, but might have overcorrected this time. His weight.
Needs to double up here, Dean. Needs to get another shot close here. Oh,
Heavy.
looks like Logan's just won that. Must have played a big bowl with his last there. Another good shot by Dean here. Head's certainly looking good for Dean Elgar here. Changing his hand. John looking to just get one close, cut it down.
Line.
He's not bad, is he?
He's pretty good. Going to go round it. Oh, second shot.
Oh, it's a pretty good shot. Very good shot there.
The scoreboard has been cleaned off on the other match, and so after a mighty fight back, Jesse Russell has dipped out to Logan Clark, who has made the final. Oh, that's what just about call a block, wouldn't you, John?
It looks to be just in his eye down if he wants to play his backhand. The forehand's still open. A little touch, sit the shot bowl, little touch of the jack. Still an option down that forehand. Nine times out of 10, if you think a bowl's in your way, you're probably going to hit it. Nope. He's just overplayed that, really. You're looking just for just over a draw. You know, sit the bowl, pull the jack. Opportunity to make two here from Dean.
Won't be narrow, Dean. That's the
Not
story.
bad. He's not bad.
Move the jack, Dean.
Oh, good shot.
Oh, very good.
Good shot, Dean
Yeah.
Elgar. Have we got to come back in this
Couple there.
game? Good game to win. The Dean. Go short again. Dean played 3 very good bowls to that length. John only played one pretty decent bowl. You go the same length, coming back this other way, and try and nut it with your first.
Sort of mixing it up a bit, isn't he? That's making it down to the 2 metre mark.
It's obviously a plan from Dean.
And now is not to put in those short ones that he has first up. Good.
Started off pretty good here.
Yep.
He's just trying to play into John's mind about the changing of the lengths. It's one thing trying to muck your opposition up, you know, you've got to be able to find it yourself. A lot of times we try and stuff them up, and you invariably end up struggling yourself by changing the length. So again, whatever you're doing, it's got to be confident and you've got to commit to it.
Catching bowls there. This is on its running track, so if Elgar hits that, he's going to move it a bit. He avoids it successfully, but being short doesn't count.
Got to be
Jimmy
on
here.
the tight side, is he? He's looking to play down to the shot bowl. He's not bad. Oh, that's a great shot. Whether or not he was trying to do that, what a great shot. Knew he had to be underneath Dean's last bowl. He didn't want to risk rolling that in for shot. Dean's got to
Brothers.
play something similar.
Yes, yeah, I think so. Bloody stickers, he's saying, they just keep peeling off. Remember the final? Beyond 2 o'clock. It's the track for it.
It's not
Might
bad,
do the
is he?
same to Carruthers. He's good,
Oh, he's
is
just
he?
on the wrong
Whoa.
side. Oh, just on the wrong side. Quite a hard shot to play, you know. You've got to get your weight so perfect if you're playing on the tighter side.
Changes hand. He's got the shot, so now he can play defensive bowl. Block that shot maybe of Elgar's. He's just going to get an inside edge off Elgar and get another shot.
Oh,
Mm.
what a result.
I think Dean's got one shot now. That's wind up.
I don't think he'll be short. John? No.
Nope.
Right. Another short. Give it a chance. Probably got to get onto John's bowl and kill it would be the best option here. It's not bad.
Well,
Well played.
killed it.
Oh, has it gone
yeah.
out? Has it gone out?
No.
Oh,
I think
He's
Elgar's
holding
got the shot
shot.
over there. That's a white disc we can see, isn't it?
yep. Must just be in.
Have they put a
See the
marker
little-
up there for where the
yeah,
jerk is?
the white marker on top of the black line there. He's holding shot. But John will have. Oh, he's holding two.
Okay.
John's got a good yard to draw this. But game on the line. Is this the winning shot? Backing him in. Nice piece of grass.
Oh, yeah. Keep off that.
Gotta
Don't hit
miss
that.
that.
Stay on the rink.
Oh, he's
Stay
gone
on. Stay
too
on.
quick. Oh,
uh-oh.
what a good effort.
Gee.
Oh, it's probably a foot too much weight.
Tina, I'm going to think is sweating a bit down there because that was 2 turns from being the shot, wasn't it? 2 rotations
Yeah,
and
it's a
he,
good effort.
yeah, a couple of shots. To 13.
Go again, it'll be interesting, yeah, see if Dean plays the little short one coming back this way. Worked pretty well last time. A good shot. Game down. Big bowl. Just give it a wee flick at the end there.
Yes. Not much emotion shown.
No. It's pretty cool.
Starter
Another
coming
good
in
start
from
here by
Dean.
Good start. Scored a couple of twos in the last 2 ends. It's 20-9 down now. 2013. They're definitely not out of it. It is going to be tough, but John's going to have a lot of last bowls if he's to get close to John's score.
In the ditch. Brothers was 20 points to 9 ahead. It was 20 to 13. Pressure switches out. The pressure's sometimes worse for someone on 20, and it must have been for in the other semi-final that we saw with Logan Clark against Jesse Russell. Getting off 20 sometimes is so difficult. There we go.
It's a funny thing. John's not bad here. Just going to go through. It's a funny thing, when you've got a big lead, your mind plays tricks with you. You're either very confident or you become quite negative as your opponent closes in. When all's going good and you've got a lead, you're like thinking, well, and they're crawling back. When you're good, you're like, well, actually, I've deserved my lead, but my opposition is coming back at me. I'm pleased I had that lead, pleased I've had that buffer. All of a sudden, when you get that negative thing, and it's like, geez, I had such a big lead. Oh my God, don't lose it from here. All those bad things come into your head. You know, you just got to be into that positive sign of, look, I've deserved my lead, but hey, he's played well and he's come back at me, but I'm still ahead. And I think that's the attitude that if you can get that, it makes it a bit easier.
No doubt that Carruthers deserves his lead.
Absolutely. And saying that, Dean's just not, you know, he's not given in. He's a fighter. He's just going to rest on that for the shot. He's going to need to be a fighter. He's going down again. Going down. Last bowl for Dean.
That's a simple task, isn't it? It's got to draw the shot.
A simple thing that we make very hard. Yep, he's I think that's all he's got on.
Brothers is hoping that he doesn't have to play his last bowl. Inoga, just keep this semi-final going. 20-13 down on the board. He needs to draw this, go into the semi-final. He's heavy.
Oh, and the arms go aloft from John Carruthers.
It's been a fascinating semi-final this between these two outstanding players. They've won their way through to the semi-finals, and it is John Carruthers from One Tree Point who will move through to the final, where he will meet Logan Clark of Manarewa Cosmopolitan Club. That's the champion of champions, the national champion of champion men's singles here at Royal Oak. We'll be back with that final around 2 o'clock.
At Skin Institute, we've been caring for your skin for more than 30 years. And that's why we're proud to introduce Skin Tracker, our two-step system for detecting microchanges in your skin. We utilise our advanced AI imaging technology alongside a skin assessment with one of our expert clinicians. At Skin Institute, we remain dedicated to the early detection, diagnosis and treatment of every form of skin cancer.